Hey, Franz, I assume, over the last 10 days, you had a chance to go back and watch film from your first six games. What were some of your takeaways when self-scouting and things that you thought you could have done better, things you thought you did well through those first two games?
I think I played good defense. I think you can see that I'm stronger. I'm still a little bit quicker, I think, than last year, and I feel comfortable out there on defense. Obviously, it's like little things, just like mental mistakes that you can take care of. But I was pleased with the way that I played on that side of the ball. I think offensively, um, I want to be more aggressive. I think that's the main thing. That doesn't mean that you take more shots or stuff like that, but that was one thing that I talked with the coaches about that. But I feel like we look better when I'm aggressive out there and I'm looking to score and looking to make plays. So I think that I guess that's one of the things that I worked on now during this little break. But yeah, overall I thought I played pretty decent, to be honest.
hmm What do you think was maybe keeping you from being as aggressive as you wanted to on offense? Was it other teams trying to set up charges, paying more attention to you on that side of the court than compared to last year? What was it that sort of limited you on that end of the court?
I mean, it was part just me not playing the way that I can play, I think. But on the other side, it's a different role now for me than last year. I think last year, I mean, I got the ball in the perfect spot where I always wanted it from X most of the times, and all I had to do was really to finish. So I think this year is going to be a lot more creating my own shot a little bit and creating more for others. So that's one thing I got to get used to on this level, and that's part of getting better. That you struggle sometimes and have to figure some things out.
Next question is from Connor Brennan from the Michigan Daily.
Hey, Franz, thanks for doing this. So after playing, I guess, 6 games pretty close together, what would you say is kind of the biggest difficulty of having this, extended period before the Nebraska game?
Um, I mean, when you play a lot of games in a row, I feel like you kind of get into a rhythm a little bit, like the practices before the games, the way you prepare. And now we didn't have that playing rhythm. But on the other side, I mean, now we were a little bit more rested, I think, and I think we're even more prepared than when we have 2 days to prepare for a team. But I think that's the difficulty that maybe at the start of the game you'll see that maybe not, but that you kind of get out of a rhythm if you don't play for a couple of days.
The next question is from Brendan Quinn of The Athletic.
Hey, Franz. Everyone talks about the adjustments being made around replacing Xavier, but I wonder if you can speak to the differences at play when you go from a guy like Teskey, who was, setting a lot of screens, all that, to kind of a true post center like Hunter, who is, he's on the blocks. You are playing to the blocks a lot more than ever before. And, in the past, those were your driving lanes sometimes that are not kind of occupied. How does that kind of play out, and what's it like growing and adjusting to that?
I think, I mean, obviously we try to play through Hunter because he's been playing so well. So I think Hunter does a great job of sealing and getting those moves. But what I really like about him is obviously he's looking to score, but he's also looking to make plays for others. He can really do that. So, I mean, it seems to work. So why would we stop, right? So I think one adjustment is that you kind of have to move a little bit more off the ball of your perimeter player if the ball is more inside. Maybe set more screens, cut a little bit more, and you got to be ready to shoot. I don't know what he's averaging right now, but I think he's like 70% from the field. So teams are gonna start to do something against that. So once the ball comes back out, I think we all got to be ready to shoot.
Well, next question is from Clayton Safey from the Wolverine.
Yeah, Franz, you mentioned how maybe having the 12 days off can get some guys out of rhythm possibly, but for you talking about how you kind of want to retool a couple things offensively, is it kind of nice to maybe have a little bit of a break to, be able to work on those things and kind of reset a little bit?
For sure. Yeah, I worked a lot work out before practice, after practice, that kind of stuff. But even more important for me than that is just kind of having like a little mental break from playing the games and having school and all that. I think that was, at least for me, very good to have this little break now. But yeah, I'm very excited to start playing again for sure. That's when we have the most fun.